Conrad is an abandoned ghost town in Newton County, Indiana. Let's take a walk around town and see what we can see. First thing I would like to go find is this old abandoned church.
Trying to make my way over to the church here in Conrad. The town was abandoned in the late 30s or early 40s after its founder died. Not a whole lot left of this town. Foundations. You can see the church in the background. It's not really why I came here today, but I'll check some of this stuff out while I'm here. One of the things I did read is you can see some of the old places where people live by flowers. This is probably not a native plant in this area, and that meant that someone planted this here. Could have been somebody's house, or maybe this is just in the church grounds. This is the old church foundation. Plenty more flowers around. Stickers. This is all that's left of the church. Just the foundation. Of Conrad. This must have been the stairs down into the cellar. All that's left. Let's see if we can find the school.
Next is the general store and post office.
What's left of the post office and general store. See a corner brick. And what's left of foundations, anything. See a little bit of the foundation over there. School shouldn't be too far. Another foundation here. I'm not exactly too sure what it is. Concrete. Foundation around it. I don't see a sign anywhere. I'm not sure what building this is. I haven't found the school yet, but I did find the old brick factory. I read that Jennie Conrad owned everything in the town, including this brick factory where she made her own bricks to build buildings. It sounded like she was a very liked woman. And a rabbit scared the shit out of me. There's a brick factory right next to the railroad tracks. I'm sure that was convenient. Metal. This was the loading dock or the kiln, maybe. All that's left is foundations. Railroad tracks have been abandoned since 1994. Used to run right by my house when I was a kid. I can remember the Conrail trains going by full of coal. The train tracks led from East Chicago Harbor or Gary all the way to Cairo, Illinois, where they loaded a lot of coal on these trains to bring up here to the mills. Right now, I'm walking towards what was the Conrad train station.
Conrad Depot, or the train station, was the only brick station on the Egyptian line.
Here is what's left of the Conrad Depot, Conrad Station. It was said to be the only brick or stone depot on the whole Egyptian line. You can see foundation left. Looks like this is the doorway. Bricks left. What's left? Conrad Station.
Next is the Conrad Hotel. Can you believe that this was an 18-room hotel?
I think this is the Conrad Hotel. There's a sign up there, but this looks like the foundations I saw online. You can still see the old pillars from the front porch. It's a much better trail than I've been walking on. Here's a map of Conrad. Let's see if we can figure out where the school's at. Found the school. All that's really left is these steps. A couple of bricks here and there. There's a hole. Is that a well, maybe? Let's go check that out. See the pillars, supports over there. You can tell that it had to be a pretty good sized building. Let's see what's in this hole. It's brick house. Terracotta, clay tile. These are like glazed. It's really cool. Not too sure. If it was a well, it's filled in now. Some more supports over here. Corner of the building, maybe. Some more bricks. Yeah, you can kind of make out footprint of this building now. Any markings or dates on here of this? Nothing really cool though. More concrete, some bricks. Got that same glaze to it. Very cool. That's the other corner. Very interesting. Some markings on this one. Chicago. Master tile. I'll have to look those up. Last look at the school. A little up the road, we're coming up upon another foundation. I'm not too sure what this one is. Hopefully there's a sign. Let's take a look. I'm not too sure. foundation's definitely stood the test of time. It's been abandoned since the 40s, early 40s, maybe late 30s. This concrete's in relatively good condition, considering. These trees are pretty old to be in this foundation. I don't see a sign anywhere. I have to look it up later. Here's some of the bricks that I made before. These are all fire bricks. Fell off the trains. We were heading to the mills. I was hoping I could find names on them. Nothing yet. Come over here to see the bridge at Beaver Creek. A few interesting things. If I recall right, this creek was built to drain Beaver Lake. I'm not too sure why they drained the lake, unless they used it to expand their farming properties, which is probably the case. This is what I came down for, though. Some interesting things that I found. It looks like it's an office chair, maybe, or I'm not too sure. It's an old office chair. I really came down here for are these bricks. Start seeing all these fire bricks pretty soon. Say that these all fell off of trains as they went by. See, that one came from St. Louis. St. Louis. The whole place is full of them. More from St. Louis. Howard, St. Louis. To look that one up. St. Louis is big in the production of fire brick. Something to do with the clay in their area. It's a really cool one. It's just littered with them here. I read a story that there was a train crash and these all came off in the crash. But I saw that on Facebook and I've yet to see it again. Only other things I've heard, besides that bird, is that they fell off the train as the train was going by. And you'd think you'd see evidence of it in other places, and you really don't. See the old rail. I don't see any more around. Just let you look how old that foundation is. The rivets, the time before welding. It's awesome.
At the base of this bridge, I found fire bricks from Evans and Howard, which is still in operation today, as well as Laseed Fire Brick. Laseed was founded in 1844 and was bought out in 1907, leading me to believe that these bricks fell off the train well before 1907. They could have also been used to line the fire boxes of steam engines, or were headed up to the steel mills in Gary and East Chicago, Indiana, to line the furnaces. The closing of the railroad in 1994 had economic consequences for all the small towns along the line. You can see that even today in the abandoned houses, businesses, and infrastructure. If you enjoyed this video, video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.